What's good, Ryan Gang? Stuff. What's good, YouTube? What's the Gamer? Back again with another Madden 23 Franchise Series live stream. Yeah, we back, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the title. Week 13. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of important. We got some important games. Week 13. We're gonna be watching. So we got the rematch. You know what I'm saying? Got the Bucks and Panthers. The Panthers destroyed the Bucks last game. They played each other at the Bucks. Now it's gonna be at the Panthers. That's cool. It scored 40-17. So we got to see the Bucks get revenge. This is an important game right here. Winner this game, pretty much. The Panthers win. They got a 1 seed right now, but they win. Definitely gonna continue having that 1 seed. The Bucks win. I think they get a 1 seed. I think at least for right now. At least for right now, because at least for right now, they pretty much in control and they split the division. But the Bucks, y'all lose this game. Y'all know y'all not winning the division. So very important DVD game for the Bucks. But the next game that's important as well. Y'all can see right there. Excuse me. The Patriots and the Bills. Same thing with the Patriots. They lost to the Bills on the road or at home. Now they're on the road facing the Bills. Both teams 8-3. Very, very important game. You know what I'm saying? The divisional outcome type of game, man. We back. Today's Thursday. No school tomorrow. So like I said, I always tell y'all this shit, bro. When there's no school, what that mean? It's a holiday. When there's no school, when we got freedom, it's a holiday, bro. So clap it up that there's no school tomorrow, man. Clap it up that there's no school tomorrow, bro. Because we always got to cherish that freedom out of prison, man. All right. So I'm just playing, but yeah, it's rough for it. But yeah, we got some other points. You got other good games too. With the Commanders, they coming up in the ranking 6-5 now. You got the Titans 8-3. We're taking on the Titans 8-3. The Packers have yet to win a game. They play the Lions, so what would the Packers get their first win? And yeah, that's pretty much it for that for week 13. Then we're gonna get off. We're gonna swim to week 14. Then we're gonna get off, y'all boys. We probably end up streaming tomorrow. Probably doing like a week tomorrow as well, 2 weeks or whatever. Like I said, the playoffs gonna be starting real soon. Matter of fact, sooner than I expected it, because we're gonna be swimming in week 14 after this right here. So sooner than I expect week 14 to start. I mean, the playoffs to start. Probably the playoffs really could start this weekend, like on Saturday or Sunday. It depends how busy I am, but you know what I'm saying. It really could start this weekend, especially the recap. But like I said, probably next weekend. That's when the playoffs will officially start. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Probably end up doing a recap maybe Sunday or Monday, sometime during the week next week, and then the playoffs will start that weekend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. But like I say, got this rematch game here, Bucks and Panthers. Very, very important game for both teams. Panthers got a number 1 rushing defense, man. Rush yard defense per game. Number 2 defensive points per game defense. I got a good offense. 2 good offenses, man. 2 top 5 offenses. Panthers got a top 3 defense. Second in teams allowed. 3 in takeaways. Top 10 in sacks. I would see the sacks. Yeah. 2 good takeaway defenses, matter of fact. Yeah, man, we're gonna get into it. Yeah, man, y'all having to go check out previous stream y'all be able to go check out the previous streams of the 2030 season, man, and talk about future predictions for the season. And drop a like on this stream as well.
It's week 13 of the NFL, and we've got the Panthers' creative quarterback as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Panthers and the Buccaneers, and it's all up next.
BA Sports coverage in the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Brandon Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Bucs in this matchup. Their offense is a unit that's not afraid to take chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off, which means you have to set them up, and then when they present themselves, take full advantage.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 15. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw here. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. So
following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. They'll look to throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. 2nd and 9 now. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football right to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the 1st drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, you know, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. He'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Logan Hall make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Here's the Panthers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And it's fielded at the 34. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That one good for 37 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, he'll drop to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. They'll set up a throw. It's brought in by Harris. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. There's the Panthers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Get a look at receiver Chris Godwin as this offense returns for their next drive. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes coming your way too, because I've got to kick coverage in his direction.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. And they get Tristan Wirfs, 1st-round pick in 2020. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Back to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the 1st half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Now back to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line.
This is really a defensive game right now, you guys.
And it'll be 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a fumble.
The pass. Ball on the play. Recovered
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Following the penalty, Chubb. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 2nd and 14. Throw right side. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's got room at the 30. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. That caught by Trimble. And they'll get this down to the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
From the 10, 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. What good hands there defensively. And 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
2nd and 4. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin.
That boy Godwin. That boy said, let me get, hey, that boy Godwin said, hey.
Chris Godwin.
I was thinking about that boy too.
Touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place.
That boy Godwin said, look at that dime. Godwin was like, That one's at home, man. I got that phone recovery.
You might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 2nd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Well, these two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. They're going to look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Najee Harris, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have moved out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Back to throw. Complete right side to Otten. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he floats one there, incomplete. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw again. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll set up a throw. Touchdown, Panthers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. He's got Otten, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I know they have time.
Not looking good. Looking hard. How many penalties you got on this? What's the name of boy? Got Panthers. He's most dominant right now. Like smell.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy,
they still say 1st and 5. Shit, lit.
They've been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes.
It is 1st and 5, but it's really 1st and goal.
Setting up the screen, Harris. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They hand this off to Harris. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Well, that's what you want to see from your quarterback when it's a goal line situation. A guy who's not afraid to tuck the ball, give his body up, and get into the end zone. That ought to inspire his entire team.
You're wasting the hell out of the clock with Najee. That's the ball game. That's the. Look how they just waste all that clock. Y'all know how much clock that was? They just wasted, bro. Gone.
So this one is over. A victory
8 minutes. Wasting all that clock.
When you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this.
Can't just make it 2 straight, man. Like, go to 9 and 3.
After the production meeting, but
Just
obviously
and
not the
Caleb Williams,
case.
man. Like I said, I
How
feel like this the
about just
Panthers, yeah,
how
yeah. They're
quickly,
gonna make it to the
you
Super
know,
Bowl.
just all of a sudden,
But we got to see how they
whoosh,
can
there it
perform
is.
in
This
the
thing is pretty
playoffs, man.
much
Because
done.
they
And the
always was a
crowd
good
stayed with them to
regular season
celebrate
team,
because they're
got the
like,
one seed,
we've
but
enjoyed watching
they
our
just end up
team play
losing
this well.
either
This is
the
fun.
division round most of the time or the championship round, bro.
So for Carolina, they
So
continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to
yeah, I think this will be better for
9-3.
them. Gonna
And they
lie.
will hit the road next week for a date
Caleb,
with the Cleveland
good game. Like I said,
Browns.
they start off slow,
Meanwhile,
no
for the
score
Bucs, you
in the
wonder what
third
this
quarter.
will do to their
I mean,
playoff
first quarter.
prospects as they fall to 8-5.
The
And
first
they'll
quarter,
get
no
the
points in the
extra
first
week to
quarter.
think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks'
Caleb was
time.
amazing. 91, I don't know, 91. Completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, no pick, 350, 30 yards, 137 pass rating. Najee was not official on the ground. He had a rushing TD though. Saving the show, he had a rushing TD as well. Jalen Williams had a rushing TD. Jordan Smith, he had a good day today. 2 touchdown catches, over 100 yards, 7 receptions. Trent Drew Burden was good as well. 7 receptions, 122 yards on a touchdown. Chris Godwin was good besides that fumble. 7 receptions. That's what really changed the game. That fumble, even though they scored right after that with Chris Godwin. But yeah, he had a good game though. K-Shine, he didn't really show up today, or Corey Correa. That's what happens though. What's likely to happen? Yeah. Panthers got their number. Yeah, the Bucks definitely gotta be careful. You know, they don't want to slip out of those playoffs, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna slip out of the playoffs, but like the seeding wise, you know, they don't want to jeopardize their seeding. But yeah. See, they had a 5th seed. See that? Like the Panthers definitely gonna get that 1 seed, win a division. You know, you know, I said the Bucks could still. You know, it's crazy. The Bucks still can win the division though. You know, cause they just gotta get a better record. But the Panthers most likely gonna win it. I see the schedules too. But next we gonna watch that Bills and Patriots game now. What's that Bills and Patriots game? Both teams 8-3. Whoever wins this game could take control of the division. It's gonna be another year, y'all. Most likely, where all three teams in the AFC East, man, win the division. I mean, I said win the division. What the fuck? Made the playoffs. So the Bears are in control right now because they beat the Patriots. I guess the Dolphins. So in control. Patriots win. They split the series, and they swap with the Bills, get that 3 seed. And I know they will want to face the Dolphins again. You know what I'm saying? With that 3 seed, they beat them last year, so I know they want to. You know what I'm saying? Move to that spot. They pretty much own the Dolphins. But let's get into it, man. That's crazy how the Bills 96 overall team. They getting old, man. But yeah, let's get it, man. Bills won last time on the road. Same scenario with the Panthers. So let's see if the Bills can win it again at home this time. We shall see, though, man. The our predictions for this important game.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Bills and the Patriots, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our visitors coming into play here. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays. Anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Here's the 2nd and 7. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll lose yardage, brought down at the 32. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
It does especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Allen now looks to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 17 carries, 62 yards.
And simply put, partner, we're witnessing one of the best offensive players in the league so far this season. What he's been doing has him 2nd in rushing across the NFL, and the top spot is clearly in sight. He's confident. His blockers are confident. He's having a heck of a year.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Leonard. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The Patriots at 8-3 now. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And now here's a carry. Now the ball comes loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the return will stop right around the 25.
To the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And here's Allen finding Knox there, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And again, it's Allen. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Here's the red-man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
On play action, Allen. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And Davis with it left side. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He finds Pickens over the middle, and they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen finding Pickens for another catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will make it 6-0. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now taking downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Right back to him on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Leonard. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was good protection. That was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. 6-0 our score after 1. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 28. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Leonard. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Back to throw again. Now he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Point after try forthcoming. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 41, Allen. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
These two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo.
Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Allen.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
New England's offense set to go.
But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Marlon Humphrey with a tackle defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And hitting Juju on the slant. Touchdown, Patriots. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise, too.
No problem there on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 down.
Allen hit. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only